Hey everybody, Thomas, your GM here. I wanted to start by thanking you all for listening to our podcast. A little forewarning up front, we have some audio issues at the start of the podcast, but as we go, our recordings do get a lot better and cleaner. Apologies for some of the scuff earlier on. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the show. Toodles!
Gotta be a bug.
Hold on a minute. Wait a goddamn second.
Gotta be a bug, right?
What?
Is there something wrong?
Go ahead and put me in your bag.
All right, here we go. I hit yes.
Chad vanishes from thin air. And Chad, you are now hovering in a liminal space, and it's a big empty space, and you see 20 spheres sort of rotating in this space along a plane, and in the space next to you are two pair of fish shoes that are just kind of hovering in space.
Okay. I don't get it. This makes no sense.
I open up my inventory tab.
You see Chad floating in one of the cubes. Chad.
Oh, what's up, dude?
You notice an option that pops up, and it says move or exit.
I tap exit.
Chad reappears out next to you.
Oh!
Giselle kind of looks at all of you with a confused expression. She goes, what's going on?
Hey. It looks like our friend Chad here is a real tool.
Bro.
I pat you on the shoulder.
Fuck off.
The option to put him in your inventory pops up again when you touch him.
I hit no this time.
Well, if I ever need to hide, I'll just know to come up to you and then just...
Wait, hold on. Let me check something. Can I put you back in my inventory real quick?
Sure.
I touch him again on the shoulder, and I tap yes on put in inventory. And then I open my inventory tab. Can I tap him and see if he has statistics?
He does. You tap him, and it just says special item in his description.
All right, well, you don't have stats. I tap him. What are my options?
There is an equip option.
What?
I have to try. I have to try. I hit equip.
Armor or weapon?
Oh.
What is going on?
Hey, Chad, can you hear me?
Yeah, what's up?
He can. As you speak to him, he's like hovering in your inventory in the open window. And to you, it looks like there's a massive screen in front of you next to all these floating cubes. So it's sort of like at an angle. Imagine like a shelf with 20 of these cubes all floating in this liminal space, and you're in one of them. And then directly ahead of you is a giant like theater-sized screen where you just see the face of Robert kind of in the entire screen, like you're in the world's weirdest Zoom call. He's like looking in the inventory at you.
Chad, I'm gonna give you a choice.
Okay.
Armor or weapon?
Weapon?
I hit equip as weapon.
Chad vanishes, and suddenly, reappearing in your hand, holding him by the ankle, you have an entire man you're holding like a sword, and it feels weightless.
What? What in
I am
God's
so uncomfortable
name?
right now. Can somebody fix this?
Chad,
Somebody fix
Can
this.
Chad, you are just...
Can you
I hate
move?
this.
You are just like kind of rigid, and you are kind of like aerodynamic like a
Dude.
sword right now. You are kind of like...
Your
Wait a minute.
settings
talk,
are
but you're
messed
kind of like-
up.
Can I-
your arms are down by your sides, and you're just sitting rigidly.
Can you... Is there any way you could try and strike me with somebody? I want to see if I slice through things like an actual
Princess!
sword. I'm very
Can
curious
you
about
fix
Is there any,
this?
Like, fruit or anything you can...
I turned to look at the princess holding a whole ass man in one hand, and I'm like, do you have a training dummy somewhere?
Giselle is
Sunny stands
looking
back.
is looking at you, Chad, with the most bewildered expression on her
Good
face.
God.
I'm just thinking of
She's-
this fucking, like, tall, gangly British man holding fucking Chris
She's
fucking
she
slave him into a training dummy.
she turns and looks at you, Robert, and she goes,
I have determined that I can equip our friend here as a weapon.
Wait, try armor. Try armor. I want to see
Or
armor.
armor. All right, hold on. I unequip, re-equip as
he
armor.
vanishes and then reappears, and he's like holding onto your back, like wrapped around you. So his like legs and arms are wrapped around your stomach and chest. He's like a backpack.
Oh my god. This is cozy, actually. I'm very comfortable right now. I gotta say,
God.
this is probably the best bear hug I've given in my entire life.
Oh, don't look right.
As he is only covering my back and like core with my entire shoulders, chest, and legs uncovered, I just look down and I'm like, this doesn't feel particularly protective.
No,
just going to
no,
say.
it doesn't.
That flat out.
Unless someone's shooting at your back, that is. Please take him off. Take him off.
Well, I mean, if they'd be shooting in my back now, and then I would be getting hit. Oh, I don't like this idea. I really
You don't have any durability stat though, so I think you're an immortal object.
Excuse me, Mr. Wizard.
Yes.
Mr. Wizard, can you fix this?
He scratches his head and looks towards the orb, and he goes, "I'll be honest, I don't know what's happening."
That's not good. So you're saying that I'm just stuck as an item.
I think so.
Good God.
I unequip you and pull you out of my inventory.
Well, this is great.
He just reappears next to you.
All right. Yes, training dummies.
The magician turns and snaps his fingers, and a barrel appears, but the barrel is definitely fish shaped.
I'm just trying to imagine a fish-shaped barrel.
I hate this man so much.
What the fuck? A fish-shaped
Here's your barrel.
His shitty orb
Here's your
turns
barrel.
me into a fucking item, and
Does it
now
have
he's
s-
only
That's
just summoning fish
that's not a-
everywhere.
It's the
like,
worst
you son
wizard
of a bitch.
ever. Something fishy's going on with this guy.
He's smart.
I don't know. He seems more competent than Fumblebore at the very least.
Well, that's
And then
true.
for the listeners out there,
Gotta give him that.
Fumblebore is the person that we had in our one shot that was an absolute trash wizard.
Yeah,
Real dumpster fire failure.
at least he's
wizard.
not Fumblebore. This is true. But
Our
does the
test recording.
I have to know, does the barrel have scales on it?
Yes.
Oh God. That's
All
like
right,
the shoes.
well- You want me to smack you into a fish barrel?
Sure.
All right, I re-equip him as a weapon. Here goes
You're just
nothing.
you're
And I
holding
hit-
you're
I hit-
holding a whole boy now.
Dude, just smash me into this fish barrel, dude.
I just want to see what happens.
What the fuck?
All right, I enter Wrathguard with the sword sort of positioned over my right shoulder,
Oh.
and I step forward with my right leg and I swing at the barrel.
We see Chad swing and collide with the barrel. By the way, Chad doesn't hurt at all. So
What
First
the
good thing.
fuck is going on?
doesn't even
Did I just
hurt.
say 4?
You smash through the barrel and it shatters to like wooden pieces on the ground. And as it breaks apart, you hear "Thank you," and then you return back to your standing stance.
Did I just take a life?
Uh,
Well, I think he did. I'm pretty sure that fish barrel was alive. Also, I didn't feel any of that.
Do I see a damage number pop up?
it destroyed the barrel.
Okay. How easy was it to destroy the barrel?
One swing broke apart.
All right, well, you seem pretty damn effective.
Oh, look! Inside the barrel, there was a special prize. And you see inside the barrel, there is a single fish lying on the ground.
Oh,
Wait, hold on. I grab the fish and I toss it to Chad. Can you equip that?
You try to grab the fish, Chad, and you can't grab it.
Can't grab the fish.
What?
Can't grab it.
well.
Inventory, and then I go to open my inventory.
No inventory opens up.
Oh.
Fuck!
Well, if
Oh,
you're stuck being a
all
weapon,
right.
at least you smash barrels in one hit. At least you
Hey,
hit hard.
Mr. Wizard, how do I fix your fuck up? I'm just curious.
It just did its thing. I didn't do anything, he says.
You're the
Look.
one that set this whole fucking thing up.
It's just the prophecy. He shrugs.
Looky here, fish man. First to bring us here.
My name is Marlin the Blue.
Yeah, whatever, dude. You take us away from our homes, and then you screw my friend Chad here. Even though we just met, you screw my friend Chad here. Fix this.
I do not know what magic has happened, but I have never seen magic quite like this. Giselle speaks up as well, and she goes, me neither. This is a unique form of magic. To have a person be a weapon? It is quite... I have no words, she says.
Yeah, I was hoping I could play like a sorcerer or something, but guess I'll be a weapon.
I try to pick Chad up to see if he still has weight when he's not in my inventory.
You grab him and you pick up his whole body with one hand as if he weighs almost nothing.
Yeah, you like pick me up like
Oh my.
pick me up like an item in Amnesia, and you can just like move me around and throw.
It's like I have to pick you up with the Gmod gravity gun.
Oh God.
I pick you up and I'm like, oh.
Well,
Oh,
this is fun.
sorry, Chad. You're a weapon now.
Or I'm armor. Either way, you know,
No.
it's great. I just wanted to play the game, but now I guess I'm just an item to be used.
Giselle kind of looks at it and she goes, that is very fascinating.
Very unfortunate.
I truly... Well...
I suppose maybe the game is capable of 2-player co-op, but not 3-player co-op.
Giselle looks at you as if you have said ancient languages that she is completely has no reference for.
Do you think there's a way we could switch roles? Like one of us could become an object and the other person could be a hero
Well,
at
don't
times?
call yourself that. You're still one of the heroes for another world. Don't call yourself an object.
I mean, I have the properties of
Look
an object.
at him. He's an object. This ain't right.
Can you enter my inventory of your own volition?
That is a good question. Can I?
Okay. So you walk over to Robert and you concentrate and you vanish and appear into his inventory.
I'm just going in and out of your inventory, just like whoop, 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 whoop. Whoa, dude, I'm inside you.
Oh no!
Why did you have to say it like that?
Oh God!
Oh my. Well, could you perhaps not be inside of me? Because now you've made it
All right,
awkward.
stop saying that.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it makes it just more like a traditional isekai and not like one that, you know, doesn't have problematic themes.
Oh. Yeah.
What?
I don't know what you mean.
Generally,
Who are
I-
you talking to? Giselle says to you guys because you guys are talking to the inventory box.
Oh, she's talking to me. He's talking to me, Giselle. Talking to
Can't
me.
hear
And
him?
I'm like jumping up and down, like waving my arms.
It's not like you're not really standing. You're kind of like hovering in your cube.
Okay, so I'm hovering and waving my arms.
so can I see him moving around in there?
Yes, you can.
Can I see him moving in there? It's not my inventory.
Wait, hold on.
Yeah, he has the window open. You guys can see each other's windows when they're open.
Oh, right.
You
Okay.
you can move around. Can you interact with the other inventory spaces?
Yeah, sure. And then I just jump over into the one with the fish, and then I'm going to see if I can throw the fish out of the inventory.
Interesting. I need you to roll me your choice of either 1 or 3 d6. Choose a power level.
Oh. I'm going to go with, I'm going to go in the middle and say 2.
Okay.
Okay, so I got a 3 and a 2.
That's probably good enough for what I need for this. You throw the fish fly out of the inventory and hit Robert in the face. They fall to the ground with a splash.
Looks like I can manipulate inventory.
What else can you do in there? Well, now hold on. And this got a whole lot more interesting. And Robert is suddenly very sort of invested in what's going on.
I'm like, I must know the secrets of the code.
Giselle is
boy.
sort of staring at all of you with this deer in the headlights look.
I feel like this could go on
Hold
for
on.
quite a long time. Maybe I should go train while you guys experiment.
Right. We're standing in the middle of the library.
By the way, just for the fun sake,
all right, Chad.
this is where I'm going to reveal something. All right, Daedra, You have a special hero path that I have created for this game.
Okay.
I'm going to put it in chat. I would like you to read it. This is your hero path. Please read what it does.
Okay, so hero path. The glitch. Health, 4 strikes. Armor, light. Save against wounds on a 6. Miraculous save on a 6. Boon, finding exploits and noticing strange things. Glitch. Break the system. You can choose something in the scene and cause it to go haywire. Water ceases to flow. Fire ceases to burn. Gravity no longer applies. This wall no longer stops your passage, etc. This ability works like using magic, and with it corresponding power levels. Refer to Magic Basics on page 14.
Holy fuck.
Equip. Party members can equip you as armor or a weapon. While they have you equipped, any benefits you gain from glitching, they gain as well. When traversing inventory, you can also take them with you. What? While inside the inventory, they can store or remove items before exiting.
So you could, in theory, be in my inventory, move to Sunny's inventory, and take me with you?
Sounds like
And
it.
we just both teleport to
You
Sunny?
can suck people into their own inventory? What the
Traverse
hell?
inventory. You can enter the party inventory at any time. While inside, you can choose to stay inside as long as you'd like, or leave at the party's inventory at any point, appearing near one of your party members. You can also use this to avoid damage from any attack once per scene.
Dude,
That's
you can
awesome.
teleport through our backpacks.
That's so cool. Oh my god, I love this.
So this is your
What
hero
the
path.
fuck?
Please write this down on your character
Dude.
sheet.
Thomas,
I love
what
that
the
so
fuck? That is fucked up. But awesome.
It's so fun. I'm so ready for you guys to break this thing.
Good God.
Oh, Roger is jealous.
Robert, you mean? You said Roger.
Right, Robert. Robert is jealous. He's like, wait a goddamn minute.
Dude. Yeah, the game developer doesn't get the glitch. Ha.
It's really funny, actually.
Yeah.
It's really funny that it's the jock guy.
Oh, no.
Maybe he'll develop a passion for game development. I'm so sorry.
So, Chad, you are able to innately sort of in this moment figure out that that is what you are capable of doing.
Okay.
After like a few minutes of playing around.
That is
with
so
it.
fun. Oh, I love it.
Giselle looks over and she goes, "Is this perhaps your special power as one of the heroes?"
Apparently, I'm a glitch in the Matrix.
A what?
A glitch, you know, like
She blinks again.
something that isn't right. Kind of like deja vu, you know, like it just doesn't really make sense.
They don't have computer systems here, Chad.
Oh,
Yeah, forget it. Well, for us...
basically just means that I can do this, and then I'm going to cause textures on the wall to not load.
What?
So they're just smooth surfaces.
How much power are you putting into this? How many dice do you want to use?
I'm going to use just one of those regular
Okay.
dice roll.
Okay, please roll. Give me a roll, a d6.
All right, it's a 4.
Oh, 4. Okay, yeah. Some of the wall, like it's like when like something doesn't load fully and it looks kind of like a little bit blurry. That's what it looks like on the wall right now.
That's a glitch. There's supposed to be these textures that are supposed
Whoa.
to be there that aren't there anymore.
Dude, it is a glitch.
I'm going to go up and examine the textureless wall.
You just see Giselle is like looking at all this like with fascination. She actually comes over with you, Robert, and she goes, I've never seen magic like this.
Yeah.
I make a note of that she is acting unusual for an NPC.
Call it magic.
Well,
All right, nothing to discern about the wall, though?
no, it looks the same. It feels the same. It just looks weird.
It would be kind of funny if, because the textures didn't load, it felt either like fuzzy or extra smooth.
It still feels the same.
Okay.
Marlin looks over and he says, "Well, magic comes in all shapes and sizes, and everyone has different kinds of magic, and that's what makes it so unique.
Where did you get your magic?
Oh, I studied at the Arcane University."
And all your magic pertains to fish.
And you decided that fish was your
Oh,
strength?
this is my
study?
natural magic.
Natural.
Your natural magic is fish.
Right.
I am the wizard of the sea. That is why I am Marlin the Blue.
Okay.
I didn't see any oceans nearby. Isn't this city landlocked?
Ah, it sure is. The Great Plains surround the Kingdom of Reverie.
I lean over to the party and I go, "Don't eat the sushi here. Don't eat it."
Noted.
Oh, good point. Look, how did a water wizard come here? I mean, what are you doing here in this court?
Oh, I am the court mage.
Right, but you were like a water wizard. Would you have grown up near the water or something? Or
I think we can save those questions for another time, Giselle says, and then she turns and she says, now that you've all acquired your powers, I think it would be important to discuss the matter of your journey itself.
yes,
Right. I would like to get moving because I have a few hours until I have to go pick up my sister from school.
I don't think you're gonna be picking up your sister from man. Like, I'm
Yeah,
thinking we can speed run this.
I can. I look at Chad and I point my finger, sort of
at the wall.
in a sort of casually aggressive way, and I'm just like, "Listen here, Buster. I can fucking try."
I don't know, but I'm just saying, speedrunners are a different breed of human. Like, I know programmers are one thing, but speedrunners are a next level.
Guys, the princess has no idea what you're talking about.
I'll have you know, I am a professional game tester, and I will do my damnedest.
Oh boy, you're gonna
Well-
get us all killed.
Well, the journey
I
will
hope
be
not.
long and arduous, and there will be many perils along the way. It will take you many, many days to traverse across Reverie.
Of course.
Shit. All right.
Yeah, you're not gonna be home in time, and neither will I.
If you
my
wish, I can
girlfriend.
prepare transportation for you, Marlin says.
No, that's all right.
Do you perhaps have a map you could mark for us?
Of course. The princess reaches over and into her pocket and removes a map and hands it out for one of you to take.
Excellent, and I will grab it.
All right. Remember, each of you has a limit of 20 slots in your inventory.
So, is this basic gear or treasure?
It doesn't matter which one you put it in to like help you remember. It appears that you only have 20 available spaces to carry items. But that's the
Okay.
same for each of you. Each of you has 20 spaces, except
20
for Chad.
total.
Except for Chad. Chad doesn't have an
Chad
inventory.
I don't have inventory. I am the inventory.
Here, with this map, you will be able to traverse Reverie. Before you is a very simple map.
You see someone put an item in the inventory and you think that of me? I am the inventory.
Hold on a second. Let me put the map in chat. Now, the map is going to sort of like grow. I'm going to sort of like add to it as we play and as the sort of like things in the story happen, right? So this is going to sort of be a placeholder map that's going to sort of like grow and expand as we play through the game. So I'm going to put it in the group chat here. That is the current sort of basic map we are looking at.
Like a snowy mountainous area. Looks like a kind of like a blasted, like volcanic lands area. Looks like there's a desert, ocean area, and then like a wooded.
It's a rather
area.
spare map. There's not a whole lot on here.
So we have the starting zone, the forest zone, the desert level, the ice level, and the fire level. And then probably a water dungeon somewhere in the ocean areas there.
Right.
Bussin'.
When you take the map, the princess steps over and gestures for Marlin, and Marlin makes a table sort of manifest for you all to gather around. The table is shaped like a fish. And she gestures for you to lay out the map. And she gestures to the map and says, the Kingdom of Reverie is separated into 5 different regions. The Plains, which is the central region, and the 4 other regions that surround it. Unfortunately, the Shadowlands will be the last place you'll want to go to on your journey. That is where the Shadow Lord himself resides.
I can imagine.
It is very dangerous. I would recommend steering clear until you've possessed all 4 swords.
All right.
Right. Is there a level requirement, perhaps?
A what?
A level requirement.
I think we need to stop asking such forward questions because they obviously don't understand.
Give it up, Robert.
Right. I'm sorry. I'm used to talking to other developers about these things. Never mind.
It's fair. We are not other developers.
No,
though,
and
so-
neither is she. So here we sit. Continue.
There are four swords in total, and they are sort of the blades that were created by the ancients long ago. Powerful magical items that, when wielded by the right people, give them immense power.
All right.
I see this as kind of a problem, though, because with my friend Chad being an item now himself, there's only 2 of us, in theory, that can wield sword each.
Well, there was only meant to be fair. There was only meant to be 1 hero, and now there's, I guess, 3 of you? So that's not necessarily bad.
I mean, to be fair, too, you said there's 4 swords?
Yes.
I look over and I'm like, and we have 4 hands between the 2 of you?
So we can
Well,
dual wield?
It's not really possible to dual wield them per se, but each sword has a unique power that will give you an advantage in certain situations throughout your journey.
Okay. So we
So
switch
wait.
between them. All right, I think I understand.
And if you keep them in the inventory, I might be able to manipulate.
Oh boy.
I have some ideas. We'll cross those bridges when we get to them, though. All right.
Ooh, maybe you could throw a sword out of it like you did the fish shoes.
Exactly.
I don't know if I want a sword thrown at my face, but we'll workshop it.
Oh, that's fair. That's fair. I suppose I should probably address the 4 swords themselves. You see, the 4 swords, one of them is kept here within the capital. It is currently in the hands of the champion of our nation, who is the current guardian of the sword. Of course, the sword's not allowed to leave, so he has to stay nearby to protect the sword. He cannot wield it himself, but he of course has to make sure that no dark forces get their hands on it.
Well, I guess we'll just be taking that then.
No. You see, the sword is actually locked. There is a special seal that keeps it protected. The only way to open it is by using the other 3 swords.
All right.
This was to ensure that they would be difficult to obtain if the Shadow Lord and his minions wanted to get them.
All right. 4th final sword noted.
Yes, that sword located here in the capital is called the Hero Blade. It is also considered the most powerful of the 4 swords.
Got it.
Right.
Hero blade, strongest. Okay.
Yes, it would probably be with Sir Java. I can have you meet him
Oh,
later.
not Java. Oh no.
Hmm?
Oh, it's nothing. Don't worry about it. Why couldn't
right.
it be Python or Ruby?
Oh, Ruby's in the Wind Sea.
Oh, they're all coding languages.
Well, allow me to explain. Each of the 3 swords are located in different regions. A sword located within Snow Peaks, there's one within Greenfield, and one within the Wind Sea. Each of the swords was given has a guardian protecting it, a person chosen by my father to guard each sword to make sure that the Shadow Lord and his minions can't get a hold of them. My father, in preparation for all of, the hero's arrival, for we knew there would be 3 of you, sent word to each of the guardians to transport the swords to the capital, but we have not heard back from any of them, which is quite curious, to say the least.
All right. Plot's getting set up.
So-
all right.
She looks at you when you say plot, like,
Like, continue. I'm listening.
all right. But anyway, each sword is protected by a guardian, and they are all loyal to my father, but for some reason, we've heard nothing from any of them, which leads me to believe something must have gone awry, and it also leads me to believe that the Shadow Lord is likely somehow involved. With the prophecy obviously underway, he will do everything in his power to stop you from your mission and to gain the swords and their powers for himself.
It's understandable. He doesn't want to be destroyed.
He wishes to use the 4 swords to create an endless realm of darkness across the entirety of Reverie, which we cannot allow him to achieve.
Understandable. Daytime is nice. People enjoy the sun.
Mm-hmm.
I like kicking my feet up and enjoying a good suntan, Marlin
So it
says.
sounds like the Shadow Lord's just like black pill, just total incel, right? My guess.
Some real doomer
Sounds
shit.
like he sounds real.
What?
Sounds real edgy, real doomer. You know, like kind of
I'm sorry?
probably really misogynistic. I'm assuming kind of has some like antisocial personality problems.
Sorry, princess. Just don't listen to them. All right, please continue. Where should we get started on this quest?
Well,
Well, no, I need to know who the Guardians are. Hold on, this is personal.
I was about
need
to
know
say,
who they are.
each of the Guardians is obviously native to each of their realms, which gives them a distinct advantage on the region that they are from.
Of course.
The Greenwood Guardian, he is the guardian of the Binder Blade. And his name is Hector, the Minotaur Lord.
Okay. Hector the Minotaur Lord.
Yes, he is the guardian of the Binder Blade.
Binder Blade.
Within Greenwood.
Right.
The Maker Blade, which is within Snow Peak, is protected by Sea. He is a powerful golem who was created by wizards of old, and basically stands guard over the Maker Blade within the caverns of Snow Peaks.
All right.
And lastly, the Zephyr Blade, which is within the Wind Sea, is protected by Ruby, who is a powerful warrior and sorcerer,
All right.
and also a captain of a skyship,
Gotcha. You mentioned something about.
and also a very good friend of mine.
Right. Okay. Gotcha. You mentioned something about Python.
No, I mentioned
All right. Well,
Ruby.
All right. Never mind.
Yeah,
Sorry.
Gotcha.
Python. I don't think there's
I'm-
Python in here.
I'm not familiar with Hector. It's a coding language. Familiar with all the others, though. It's not important.
Detail oriented. Make me roll with 2 dice, Robert.
That's 2 5s.
Hector the Minotaur Lord. HTML.
There we go. There we go. No, wait, no, I got it. All right, there we go. Oh, no, I understand now.
You then quickly look at the rest of them,
Yes,
and Ruby,
yes.
Hector, and then C.
Ruby, C or C++, Java,
Sometimes C#.
JavaScript.
Well, C is known to be one of the cleverest of the Guardians. I would say he is very sharp.
I would believe you.
Got him.
All right. He's sitting over here trying to figure out how this might relate and how he could potentially exploit the fact that each one is a different coding language.
Who's the guardian in the Snow Peaks again? What was her name? C.
Oh, C.
Right. And what kind of
Yes.
blade are they guarding?
The Maker Blade.
Maker Blade. Okay.
Each of the blades, obviously, with their titles, have specific powers, ones that will be useful on your journey. Once again, there is no right way to start. Whichever region you wish to go to first, it's your journey to take. I can merely advise you and provide you with resources.
Well,
Is there perhaps a guardian in the Shadowlands that might have a name?
No. The Shadowlands is where the Shadow Lord resides, as well as his dark generals.
And what perhaps are their names?
Oh, they're very dangerous and powerful. The most powerful people the Shadow Lord has at his disposal, and the most dangerous of his henchmen. There is Nyx, the Necro Dancer. There's also the Chaos, the Beast. And of course, you cannot forget about Skeletron, the Sky King.
Understood.
Necrodancer. Skeletron.
They are very powerful and very dangerous. If you will confront them in battle, you must be very wary.
Yes. We'll have to find the gimmick in each of their fights, probably.
The what?
Gimmick, like the thing that makes it easier to take them down, like, boss mechanics. Oh, sorry, I'm trying to explain it. Do a lot of raids. I do a lot of raids with my guild back home.
Oh, you're part of a guild.
Yeah.
We have a guild in town, actually.
Really? Cool.
Yes. You could always stop by.
Yeah, I've got this stoner guy named Dave, one of the best DPS that we got. Like, he just smokes so much weed all the time, but like that guy could pump. You pump DPS. It's so impressive.
She is once again staring at you like a deer in the headlights.
It's probably because time is moving slower for him and he is able to input correctly without the stress.
Well, I suppose the strange magics of your world will elude me, I suppose. But no matter. If you require any resources for your journey, the treasury and armory are at your disposal. I can provide you with some basic equipment to start you out, but we do need to keep resources here, though, to defend ourselves in case the Shadow Lord's forces attack, so I can only offer so many resources.
Well, now that I'm an item, I don't think I need many.
I would like to peruse some of your books.
Most certainly.
Here's the thing, Thomas. Is it a situation where if I take a book off the shelf and open it, it's literally just like a single line of text that describes like what the book is on the shelf? Like in a game where you go to a bookshelf and it's like, this has this book on it.
Do you check?
Yes.
That does appear to be indeed how it works.
You flip a book open and there's only like, even though the book like looks like it has like 600 pages, there's only like 6 pages of text and the rest are blank.
No, it opens up and there's like a little button you can click to tab through a number of pages, but it's not very many.
Some Todd Howard shit right here.
Todd Howard's done it again.
It just works.
Giselle,
Don't worry, if your player becomes an item, it just works. Thanks, Todd.
Working as intended.
Giselle, I'd like to look at any wilderness survival supplies you've got.
If you're looking for the best equipment in the town, make sure to stop by Mr. Inn's shop. He has the best items for sale in the entire town.
Mr. Inn's, all right, got it. Well, I'll head off there soon then.
She does a little jingle with her fingers going back and forth. She goes, Mr. Inn, what you seek just came in.
Oh, that's cute.
I always liked it, she says.
All right. I suppose some weapons and armor might be good.
Of course, right this way.
And I believe I can cast magic via spell scrolls, so some of those might be prudent.
Yes, I can get you a couple. Please, Marlon, come with us. And you guys begin to walk. Marlon walks over and touches the table, and it seems to disappear into blue light and sparkles that sort of cascade all around. And as the table vanishes, it goes, sweet release.
Oh my god, I hate it so much. Oh, it's so bad.
Oh boy, I still have the fish slippers.
As you guys head towards the door, the hat's eyes blink, and you hear it go, run while you can.
You know what? Marlon's the real villain of the story.
Marlon is straight up an eldritch horror. Like,
I'm just a wizard.
No, I don't think he is just a wizard.
Don't really trust you.
As you guys step out through the door into the main hallway, going down the stairs and exiting the tower you were just in, and begin to make your way along one of the higher floors of the castle. You're a couple floors up. You can see some tall windows that look out to the town below as you guys make your way down a passageway with Giselle and Marlon. Once again, long rugs with colored blue with white symbols across them, beautiful large paintings of landscapes and armored knights sort of set up on displays along the halls, as well as real knights positioned at various locations. Every time you enter a new room, they all sort of stand at attention as the princess passes. And as you guys are walking and making your way down the hallway, I need all of you to do me sort of like a perception style roll.
Okay.
And I think who's going to get a boon to this? Well, I definitely think, Robert, you're detail-oriented is definitely going to get a boon to that.
It's the anxiety. It helps me notice things.
Now, remind me, Deidre, what does Slippery do for you?
Slippery, all it does is it makes it so I can escape any bad situation on a roll of 4+. So basically anything that's going to cause me to be like grappled or trapped or like, basically anything like that.
Okay.
I doubt. I doubt Trap Finder will come into play. Probably not.
Yeah. So
an actual.
So basically,
trap.
So basically, all you roll me a single d6, but Robert, you're gonna get 2. And make sure to say what you get.
I got a 6.
6.
I got a 2.
Okay. Weirdly.
I've got a lot on my mind, so.
You
we'll
got
just-
2. You got 2 5s.
No, that was the previous roll.
Oh, gotcha. Oh, okay. Gotcha. Okay. So, this is going to be a Chad and Sunny moment. So, Robert, you're thinking about all the exploits this boy has now, possibly, and you've got that on your mind. Your brain's working overtime, and as you're walking, you're sort of like in thought, following Giselle and Marlon, and you don't notice, but Chad and Sunny, you both turn and look out the window just to kind of glance at the town as you walk, getting more comfortable where you are, and you see what looks to be like, in the sky, slightly above the castle, not too far away, what looks like an airship with a giant flag with a black hooded skull on it and the flashes of cannon fire.
Your Highness, I think we're under attack.
And that is right at that point. The walls of the castle hall you walk through explode with stone and glass. I need all of you to make me rolls. This is obviously going to be an avoiding of danger roll, which means that I believe, Chad, you get a bonus to this.
Yeah, and I'm also fast on my feet, so could I also get a...
You shall get a boon, because you are fast on your feet.
All right. I am simply making a normal roll.
Yep.
All right, so that's 6.
I got a 5.
Hooray.
Okay, so this is how this looks. I think in a split second, Chad, you do what, I think is obviously what a Chad thing to do. You dash forward and tackle the princess to safety is the first thing you do, and sort of dive over behind one of the armored stands. Doing, your your Chad hero shit. At the same time, Robert, I think that the explosion happens. You didn't see it coming. But I think what happens is you were sort of lagging behind in the group in the back walking because you were kind of thinking. And so the explosion happens more in front of you, and you reactively are able to throw yourself back away from it as it happens and suffer very little harm.
Gotcha.
On the other hand, hey, Sunny, you are blasted to the side and smash into one of the doorways and go hurtling into what appears to be like a kitchen, and go crashing into a shelf with a bunch of pots and pans clattering all around you from the explosion, where a bunch of servants scream and yell and duck for cover. You are going to take 1 strike of damage.
Ouch. All right.
And just as that happens, you hear a booming voice from the ship. Hello, hero.